Hello and welcome to this video, How to Feel Better After a Miscarriage. My name is Rosalind Bubb and I'm a therapist. I specialise in supporting women who've had a miscarriage. I've had 12 myself, so I know what it's like. I know how hard it is. I also know that there are ways of making it feel easier and less upsetting, and that's what I offer. I support women who've had a miscarriage in two ways. Through videos and audios which you can use at any time of day or night, and by working with you individually wherever you are in the world using Skype and FaceTime. If you're watching this video, you may well have had a miscarriage, and if that's the case, my heart goes out to you. I know how tough this can feel. And I also know that you can feel better than you do now, and that that's not commonly known about. And I want to make it easier for you. So I'm really glad you're watching. You may have seen another one of my videos, 3 things you should know about recovering emotionally after a miscarriage. If you haven't seen it, then I recommend it. It will tell you 3 things which it's really helpful to know about. But in this particular video, I wanted to share with you one of the techniques which I use. It helped me feel better, and the women that I support use it too, and we've all found it really helpful. I want to introduce you to tapping. Tapping is a powerful self-help tool. Studies have shown that it's very effective and it's used by several million people around the world. I'm a therapist and there are 2 main self-help techniques which I use with the women that I help. One is TAT, Tapas Acupressure Technique, and the other is tapping. And I'm going to demonstrate tapping to you as I talk to you now. The full name for tapping is EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, but many people just think of it as tapping. It involves tapping lightly with your fingertips on energy points around your face and hands. If you haven't come across this before, I know that this can look really peculiar and seem pretty unlikely, but it's very effective at making you feel more peaceful, calmer, and more relaxed, even when there's very upsetting and painful things going on in your life. Tapping really can help to change the way you feel. Many people find that it's soothing and comforting. Because of that, I'm going to invite you to try it and to experiment. In a little while, I'm going to invite you to copy me and to tap along with me as you watch this video. It'll give you a taste of what tapping is like and how you could benefit from it. And my guess is that you'll feel better than you do now at the end of it if you do try it. So now I'm going to show you the tapping points which we're going to use. The first one is the karate chop point on the side of your hand. Now, if you're going to do a karate chop like that, this is the part of your hand that you would use. It's the fleshy part. So we're going to tap there, and you can tap on either hand and you can swap at any point. So that's the karate chop point. The next point that we're going to use is the beginning of your eyebrow. You can do one side or both like that. So the beginning of your eyebrow. The next point we're going to use is on the side of your eye, the bone on the outside edge of your eye, just there. The next point is about an inch below your pupil, just there. The next point we're going to use is underneath your nose. The next one is in the middle of your chin. The next one is on the end of your collarbones. So these are your collarbones, the long bones here, and they end up in a knobbly bit there. Not everybody can feel those, but most people can. So we're going to tap on those, on one or both, either is okay. And then the next one we're going to use is in the middle of your bra strap underneath your arm. And the last point we're going to use is on top of your head. And if you move your hands around a little bit, you get both sides of the hemisphere of the brain at once. So I'll just recap. There's the karate chop point, beginning of your eyebrow, side of your eye, underneath your eye, underneath your nose, middle of your chin, knobbly bits on the ends of your collarbone, underneath your arm in the middle of your bra strap, and on top of your head. And those are the points that we're going to be using. Now we've reached the part which you'll find in all of my videos, where I ask you please to take full responsibility for your own physical and emotional well-being as we tap. And that's because with tapping, it can be a little bit like peeling the layers off an onion, and stuff can come up. If uncomfortable feelings do come up as we go through this, the chances are that they can begin to ease as we keep tapping. However, it's important that if you're under the care of a doctor, or if you've been seeing a therapist, or if you suspect that maybe you should be, then you might want to consult a licensed health professional, or at least have someone there with you to support you before you do this, because tapping is a self-help tool and not a recognised clinical technique. So let's do some tapping together. I'm inviting you to copy me and to repeat what I say and to tap where I tap. Even though I've had a miscarriage, I am okay, even if I don't feel okay. Even though I've been through all of this, I know I'm trying my best. Even though all of this is happening, I am okay, even if I don't always feel it. Let's tap round. I've had a miscarriage. I've been through all of this. All of this has been happening. I've experienced all of this. So much has been going on. All of this has been happening. It's been a great deal to deal with. And I am okay, even if I don't feel okay. Okay, let's pause and take a deep breath. And let's keep tapping. Even though I have all of these thoughts and feelings, I am okay, even if I don't feel okay. Even though I have these emotions, I know I'm trying my best, even if that doesn't feel good enough. Even though all of this is happening, I am okay, and I know I'm trying my best. Okay, tapping round. All of these thoughts and feelings. I have all of these emotions. All of these thoughts and feelings. All of this is happening. All of these thoughts and all of these feelings and all of these emotions. All of this is happening, and I am okay, even if I don't feel it. Okay, let's pause and take another deep breath. And let's do some more tapping. Even though all of this has happened, I am okay. Even though I've been through all of this, I know I'm trying my best. Even though all of this has happened, and maybe I'm reeling, I am okay. And I will be okay again eventually. Okay, tapping round. All of this has happened. I've been through all of this. It's a great deal to cope with. All of these emotions, all of these feelings, everything I've been dealing with. I've been through all of this, and I am okay, even if I don't feel it. And I will be okay again eventually. Okay, let's pause and take another deep breath. And let's keep going. Even though all of this is going on, I choose to take good care of myself, even if I don't feel like it. Even though all of this is going on, I'm open to the possibility that I can be kind and gentle with myself. Even though all of this has happened, I choose to remember that this is a big deal. And it's possible that I can be kind and gentle with myself. Tapping round, all of this is going on. And I choose to take good care of myself. All of this is going on. And I'm open to the possibility that I can be kind and gentle with myself. All of this is going on. And I choose to remember that this is a big deal. And I am okay. And I will feel okay again eventually. Even if I don't now. Okay, let's pause and take another deep breath. And let's keep tapping. Even though I've experienced a loss, I am okay. Even if I don't feel okay. Even though I am going through a grieving process, and this takes time, I choose to know that I'm doing my best. Even though I'm going through a grieving process, I choose to be kind and gentle with myself, and not to expect too much of myself. And I am okay. And I will feel okay again eventually. Okay, tapping round. I've experienced a loss. I'm going through a grieving process. This takes time. I choose to be kind and gentle with myself. It's a big deal, and it's a lot to cope with. I choose not to expect too much of myself. I choose to be kind and gentle with myself. I choose to know that I'm doing my best, and I will feel okay again eventually. Okay, let's pause and take another deep breath. And let's keep tapping. Even though I'm going through all of this, I choose to be kind and gentle with myself, and to take it one step at a time. even though all of this has been happening, I choose to look after myself and to know that I can get help if I need it. Even though I'm going through all of this, I choose to be kind and gentle with myself and to take it one step at a time. Tapping round. All of this is happening. It's a lot to cope with. I choose to take it a step at a time. I choose to be kind to myself. I'm open to the possibility that I can take good care of myself. I know I'm doing my best, even if it doesn't feel good enough. I choose to be kind and gentle with myself, and I choose to take it one step at a time. Okay, let's pause and take another deep breath. And let's keep tapping. Even though all of this is happening, I choose to know that it will pass eventually, and I'm okay. And I will feel okay again eventually. Even though all of this is happening, I choose to remember that it takes time, and I'm okay, and I know I'm trying my best. Even though all of this is happening, I choose to be kind and gentle to myself, and I'm okay. Tapping round. All of this is happening. I choose to know it will pass eventually. This takes time. I will feel okay again eventually. I choose to be kind and gentle to myself. This will pass. This takes time. I choose to be kind and gentle to myself. Okay, let's pause and take another deep breath. And let's keep tapping. Even though I'm going through all of this, I choose to take good care of myself, and I'm okay. Even though all of this is happening, I choose to take care of myself and to treat myself gently and to take care of myself. Even though all of this is happening, I choose to take it a step at a time and to know that this will pass eventually. I choose to take good care of myself. I choose to be kind and gentle to myself. I choose to treat myself gently and to do things that feel kind. To eat nice food, have lots of sleep, warm baths, go for a walk, whatever it is that feels like I'm treating myself gently. I choose to be kind and gentle to myself and to know that this will pass eventually. And I'm okay. Okay, so let's pause and take another deep breath. So, thank you very much indeed for tapping along with me. I hope you feel a little bit more peaceful than you did before we began, and you're welcome to use this more than once if you'd like to tap through it again. If you found this video helpful, you might like to check out my miscarriage support programme. It's a series of videos and audios which I've created to support you in recovering emotionally after a miscarriage. You can use them to help you feel better any time of day or night, wherever you are in the world. They take you step by step through all the different aspects of recovering emotionally after a miscarriage, including how to make it easier to cope at work, taking care of yourself, and what to do if you're blaming yourself for your miscarriage. The thousands of women who've used these videos say that they found them really helpful, and it's something that you can do for yourself to make this experience easier. If you'd like to know more about the Miscarriage Support Programme, you can find out about it on the webpage. That's www.miscarriage-support.com. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to be in contact with me, please leave a comment below or go to my webpage. I hope you found this useful. Thank you very much for watching and for tapping along with me. Take very good care of yourself, and I wish you all the very best.